Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your beginning of the month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. I do have a cold, guys, so just deal with me, right? No coughing, so that's a good thing. Just little hoarseness of the voice, but and a stuffy nose. So if I do sound like I'm talking through my nose, my apologies. Okay, let's see what's going on for the beautiful Cancer Leo. Increase after the loss. Okay. It almost feels like it's saying it's not all lost. So whatever you felt was lost was not lost. It was actually there for a reason so that you could have an increase. So you're getting ready to go on this beautiful increase after you have this loss. Okay, so some of you could say, I lost my job and now, but it's saying let it go. It's okay. Go ahead and just, drop the rope, guys. You don't need that rope. It's already gone. Okay. You see how he's holding on to the rope? It's like it is not coming back and it's not needed. It was lost for a reason. Okay, so go ahead and let it go. It's fine. Because that's just the way it was meant to be. There's this back and forth energy. Yeah, well, I feel do I really want to let it go, or should I keep it and try to get it back? Should I chase it? For a lot of you, it is a person. So it says, talking about this loving person over here. Just let them go. Okay, just let that person go. Let them do what they need to do. You could also say, is it their loss, or, however you want to see it, right? Right now, we don't know if it's their loss and your win. Right now, it just looks like you guys are not meant to be together anymore. That chapter has closed. Okay. Looks like there was some deception when it came to this certain situation. There were some things that could have been going on behind your back when it comes to this kindred partnership. Okay, so it does feel like whatever is going on over here is going to aid you into the next relationship that's coming towards you. So this is where they were doing some kind of planning behind your back. They knew where they were going and they know what they're doing. And they weren't considering you to be a part of the plan. Okay, if anything, it was all about them. It was all about themselves and about where they're going in life. And they were not even expecting you to stay around. It's almost like they weren't in it for the long run. Okay, this was not their relationship for the long run. This was the relationship that they wanted at this time, but they had other plans. So yeah, it does look like their loss is your gain, because you're going to gain something beautiful out of the situation. It's just done and over with. Clarify on the situation. Yeah, this is the closure. Seeking closure from this situation. Could be dealing with an Aries. There was some passionate, and I do feel like together you guys had some passionate projects that you might have been talking about for the future. But the crazy thing about this situation is it feels like they weren't, even though you guys could have been talking about the future together, they were secretly thinking of their own future or talking about something with someone else. I also feel like for some of them, they might have been cheating on you and they've finally moved on to that other person. Okay. There was some strategical moves. When it came to this situation, they knew where they were going. They knew that they weren't going to be hanging around much longer. They took what they needed. They got what they wanted. You guys had a great time, and now it's over. Okay, so now they're going to be putting up some boundaries. And remember, if you know it's you, Cancer Leo, then that is fine. You put yourself in that area. It could be you who's doing so, okay? And I'm talking about putting up boundaries, okay? So it could be you who's putting up the boundaries. You're saying no. I don't see them coming back around right now because it does feel like they're more worried about this wealth. They could even be in a relationship or found a relationship with this Aquarius who has a lot of money, or a new job that gives them a really good raise. But they're more worried about this career, about this limelight, this situation that they're in, more than they're worried about you. That's why they left. Okay. So bringing on this new perspective. Okay. So yes, there's about a lot of selfishness. A lot of selfishness and a lot of greed when it came to this situation. So I don't feel like you did lose. That's why Spirit says you do have the increase over here. So what are you increasing in? You know, it's like you're going to increase in, you know, so many other ways. Looking out. After your heartache and your pain and your healing, you're going to see an increase in love. I do see it could be a Scorpio coming towards you. Do you see a Scorpio coming towards you? Okay. So after the hurt, the pain, you can see it here. You're going to have this like resurrection. Okay. See this resurrection here. It's like looking out and having this kind of wake up call. Okay, as you're getting back on your feet after this pain, right? And really having this healing going on. And then you have this love coming in from what I said. It could be a Scorpio. Could be a Gemini as well. But definitely feeling like you're going to be put back into a more stable place. A place of more better stability when it comes to love. Instead of feeling like, you know, all over the place. I don't feel like this love situation between the two of you was... It might have started very stable, but I think it ended very back, because it talks about back and forth. So I feel it was a very big roller coaster right in the end. Not sure who's coming, who's going, what's going on in the situation. And I do feel like that's it. There it is. Broken family, broken dreams. Okay. They're going after their own dreams, after their own heart. It could be own heart. Like I said, some of them could be cheating, job, however it is. Okay. Anything else for the beautiful Cancer, Leo? Any other messages? Any other messages, please, besides this one? Do you have the poker face, hiding your true feelings, impossible to read? So you might feel like you're being a little detached at this time, as you feel that somebody is being very two-faced towards you. Okay, and this is because you do feel like they're being fake, okay, and you're trying to let it go. So there's definitely this fakeness, and it could be someone at work where you felt like there was a lot of confidence, but it does look like you're putting your swords away and you're overcoming this challenge when it comes to this situation. Okay, you're going to break the cycle on this situation. Yep, and having the closure to that situation. So it looks like if you're at work and you had somebody who was, it almost feels like a client in some ways that are coming back and forth for some of you, who's trying to get more work for less money. Don't you have a deal for me? Okay, because so for some of you, I do see that as well. Okay. So trying to get their own big break, trying to get something for nothing. Something for nothing. It literally feels like what it is. And then for some of you, I feel like you have a friend over here who could be double crossing you, putting on a happy face, and then there it is again, though, that deception, talking behind your back. Okay, so, okay. Money cards over here for the beautiful Cancer, Leo. We do have retail. If you have an idea in mind, it's giving you the green light. There is a need for it. So whatever creative endeavors you have, whatever you're going after, it's time for you to use the green light and go after your dreams. You do have the growth over here. So expect a good flow of money as a raise or a new job offer. Wow. And another one, a windfall of money and settling. Wow, guys. You're about to receive a financial windfall or pay raise. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path for some of you. So give yourself the time and space to evolve and discover your true path. For some of you, you're on the wrong path. I think that's over here with that two-faced. Okay. So for the settling over here and on the wrong path, That's for those of you, you know, you're like, that's not going to have a windfall because there's something wrong over here, right? And that's fine. Let's go give this another one. Yeah, this one says some situations require resolution that will be resolved and healed first. Yeah. Okay, so we do have two different messages. If you know this is where you are over here, that's fine. If you know, yeah, that job's not going to give me what I want, there's no way I'm going to get a windfall out of that, then you may feel, you know what, I'm on the wrong path. I need to do something, right? I need to do something. But no matter what, I love it because it still says you have the increase. So there is still something beautiful coming out of the situation. So I do like that. I do. I do like that because I do feel like you're still going to have, yeah, after the settling and the health, just think before you offer help and set healthy time boundaries. Make sure your goals align with your own desires and not others. Okay, so an increase in, still feel like you're getting some money going on over here, guys. Something beautiful is still going on. Okay, until next time. Peace and love. Bye bye.